Hello everybody, my name is Taavi Kotka, I'm the government CIO of Estonia, and I have 10 minutes to talk to you about something, it's what is called E-Residency. IT is an interesting thing. I mean, we need to use technology to solve different type of problems that society provides to us. And one of the problems that Estonia actually has is the limited amount of people that actually live in Estonia. So, I mean, all in all, land-wise, Estonia is a huge country. I mean, it's like more than 45,000 square kilometers, the whole land plot. And it's actually bigger than Netherlands or Belgium or even Denmark without Greenland. But the real problem for Estonia is that there's only 1.3 million people living in Estonia. So the economy is not big enough. And then actually we could have more people here, but the thing is that the country locates on latitude 59, which is basically Alaska. So you can imagine the weather is not the best one in Estonia. So, but a small country, but still a proud country, we like to be bigger. We would like to be, I mean, as economically efficient as other Scandinavian and Nordic countries, or we want to become as wealthy as other Western European countries. But to do that, it's an interesting challenge, and it's extremely interesting how you actually could solve this kind of challenges using technology. So if I go back 2 steps and think about it, I mean, if the company needs more revenue or more profit, the obvious solution to do that is to find more customers. If you have a larger customer base, it's obvious that you actually can have a chance to sell more. But what is the customer base of a country? Yes, the first answer is that, of course, it's their citizens. But also not only the citizens, but also the companies and people who are actually connected with that country, or also tourists, or like any other similar example. So if you need more customers for a country, then there are not too many choices. First choice could be, I mean, let's start doing more babies. I mean, if you have more physical citizens, we have larger customer base, and we have a larger potential to create more revenue. Estonian birth rate or child rate has been negative, I mean, more than 20 years, and the population amount actually decreases. So making babies is actually not an option. A second option, what other countries, especially in Europe or also in US, have used is immigration. I mean, you just bring in more people, and then through that you actually increase your customer base. So it has been a good solution for Sweden, for Germany, for US, but it's not a solution for Estonia, and it's actually quite interesting reason for that. Like I said in the beginning, the country locates in latitude 59, so the weather conditions are actually quite extreme, and it means that even if somebody from the south thinks about going to the north, he or she compares the potential location very carefully. And if you think about it, in the same latitude there is Norway, Sweden and Estonia, but the difference of these 3 countries that Norway and Sweden have lots of social benefits, and Estonia as a young country, we don't have them too many. So what it means is obviously the potential immigrant will choose Sweden or Norway, not Estonia. So immigration is not also a solution for Estonia, but still our goal is to increase our customer base. So that's why we came up with a solution that currently we are able to serve Estonians all over the world. I mean, Estonians living in Silicon Valley or Estonians living in Singapore, they can actually vote electronically, they can pay taxes, they actually can have all introductions electronically, they can do all the interaction electronically with the government or with other private companies. So, and if everything is digital, it basically means that the customers that the country is serving doesn't have to be physically here. So we came up with a concept we call E-Residency. So basically, if a person wants to become an E-Estonian, and applies for E-Residency, Estonian E-Residency. Our Estonian police makes background search and takes fingerprints and analysis if you are like a good Estonian. It means that you actually don't have any criminal record or you're not a terrorist or something. And if everything is okay, the government issues you like an E-Residency status. That also includes the thing that you actually get an ID card. Not the same card what the Estonian citizens have, but technologically the same card. It's so-called Digi-ID, so it's a document without the picture that actually has certificates and everything. And basically, if you use it in the internet, the Estonian government says that behind the computer is that particular person. So what it actually means is that it gives a chance to you or any other potential E-resident to use all the public and private sector services and actually be like a normal Estonian. The only thing is that you can't vote. Currently, that's not allowed, but we never know. Maybe even if after a couple of years the amount of E-residents is bigger than the amount of residents, we should reconsider our current policy. But yeah, we are in the beginning of the journey. So of course, we are facing currently the so-called chicken and egg problem that I mean, like there are not too many companies providing services specifically to the E-residents. Like I said, it's a chicken and egg. So in the beginning, if companies think about a potential new customer base, they think that, okay, the customer base is not big enough to start providing services, and potential E-residents, they don't want to join because there are not enough services for specifically for them. But this picture has already started to change during the last 6 months. Many companies have started to focus specifically to E-residents. And we see the numbers growing. So currently, we are now in July 2015 at the moment when we do this video. We have more than 4,000 E-residents from 110 countries. They have formed more than 200 companies, and they have started to open up bank accounts here in Estonia and using other Estonian e-services. We have done many studies to analyze what is best for different countries. I mean, like, what is the good use for Germans, why they should have E-residency, Estonian E-residency, or why UK should have Estonian E-residency, or Australian. And it's an interesting world. And whenever you study this course, I hope that you will hear and then see more of it. What else? E-residency is actually not a card, not the ID card. E-residency is actually a concept, and that concept is one thing, something that was invented here in Estonia, but this will happen and this will be carried out in several countries all around the world. Already now, there are 5 countries like Singapore, Dubai, Netherlands, Belgium, and Lithuania who have said that they will actually create something similar. And some of them already have technology, some of them don't have it. But the good part is that the others also have seen the thing that's the way how you actually can increase your economy. I mean, like, you don't have to rely with the physical people that are close to you, but you actually can rely on people who are actually far away but closely connected with your economy. I mean, like, I totally can understand the point of Singapore doing that. I mean, like, you think about real estate prices in Singapore, but on the same time, they still need to increase their customer base. I mean, like, it's a cool thing how to solve that question. I mean, like, just push them to use e-services that the government and private sector provides, but at the same time, they still live outside of Singapore. So just a great solution, a good example what Estonia is doing, what great stuff we have here, and every year this concept will be bigger and bigger. There will be more e-residents, there will be more services, and let's see. I mean, like, what will be the year when the number of e-residents actually passes the number of physical residents in Estonia. So that was my 10 minutes, and thank you, and I hope that you will get very good and lots of like interesting understandings out of this course. Thank you. Bye bye.